Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our show. And this show is brought to you by THQ. Your host, Taju, here with you, and we're about to begin. Now, we're going to have ourselves a Rumble for the Gold, but it's not for one, but it's for 2 championships. In fact, it's for the 2 championships that are vacated as of right now. The World Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. By the World Championship, I mean the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Both titles were vacated in a triple threat tables match, and we had a time limit draw. And as a result of that, per rule, both titles are vacated. And I will say that this next match is going to feature 20 men. Why 20 men? Because, well, 20 is a multiple of 2. I mean, so is 10, and so is 30, and so is 40, but 20 is a good number. And the first entrant in this matchup is the son of Mr. McMahon. I give you Shane McMahon. So, Shane O'Mac, as he refers himself to be, is going to have a tough task ahead of him, as will this man, the Big Boss Man. And one thing I should realize, you know what, I just realized this. Both Shane and the Big Boss Man are a part of the corporation, and for the first couple of seconds, they're going to have to fight each other. And I know some of you might say, well, aren't they on the same team? And I would say, yes, they are on the same team. And someone might ask me, like, somebody in the comment section, somebody might ask me if they might have to fight each other. Well, you know what? They will have to fight each other. Like, they might ask me in the forums, which is what I meant to say, by comment section. The forums is a good way to contact me on our online site for our company, but that's another story for another time. Let's just get on with this matchup. This is one of the biggest matchups to date because, well, I mean, this is something I did not expect happening. You know, I didn't expect this to happen. You know, this soon. I mean, for one championship to be vacated is one thing, but for 2, it's very rare, actually. But one thing I should tell you is that whoever wins this match becomes the World Wrestling Federation champion, sorry. My Alzheimer's are getting to me. Anyways, yeah, the winner becomes the World Wrestling Federation champion, and the runner-up becomes the Intercontinental champion. And number 3 is Mario, so right now the corporation is on the power play. But right now, the Big Boss Man is going to town on Shane McMahon, and, well, just when the Big Boss Man was going to turn his attention to Mario, Shane decides to turn on to the Big Boss Man. And Mario is doing the smart thing, just letting both the Big Boss Man and Shane McMahon go in there and beat the crap out of each other. And now, here comes the man known all around the world as the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. So the Hitman is ready to fight, and he better be because, well, he is number 4 in this matchup, so he'll have to pace himself if he has any chance of winning. and he's going right after the Big Boss Man. Mario, on the other hand, is going right after Shane, and he's doing the smart thing. He has to... I mean, Mario as well as Bret Hart, they got to neutralize the power play, which they do. In fact, Mario has just eliminated Shane McMahon, so Shane McMahon will not stake his claim for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Or even the Intercontinental Championship, for that matter. Alright, who's up now? Oh no! It's Vince McMahon. Mr. McMahon. I mean, Shane just got eliminated. And we'll see if he'll help the Big Boss Man, or if he'll just simply go after Mario, but now he'll have to turn his attention to Bret Hart. It's unbelievable that, you know, Bret Hart, what happened in Montreal changed everything about Mr. McMahon, because up until then, Mr. McMahon was just, you know, he was an announcer, and, you know, outside of that, he was also, you know, taking care of management and all that stuff, and I respected him so much so, but, you know, ever since he screwed Bret Hart in Montreal, I just lost a lot of respect for him, and, well, apparently we have some new talent, and what's his name? Oh, okay. Well, I was just told in the back the name of this young man who just came in the ring. Meet John Cena. I don't know much about John Cena. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time he's ever competed in a match. And what a feather in the cap of this young man if he was to actually win this match. So, but even so, John Cena is going up against Mario. He's going up against Big Boss Man. I mean, he could probably get past Mr. McMahon, but
smell what the Rock is cooking?
But also, he would have to get past The Rock. And a dropkick onto John Cena over the top rope, but Cena stayed in there, and he's still in. So The Rock says, well, I honestly don't care what The Rock says. He just has to get it done. And he's going right after Cena. A leg drop onto the Big Boss Man. I'm surprised that the Boss Man and Mr. McMahon are not working together, as I figured they would have worked together, McMahon and the Boss Man, but apparently not. Then again, it just goes to show that when it comes to the World Championship, friendships go out the window. I mean, how often do you get a chance to compete for the World Championship? And wait a minute, Boss Man, look at this! Wow, he just threw Mr. McMahon over the top rope and onto the floor. And I'm pretty sure the boss is pissed off, but even he has to realize that it really is every man for himself. And let me just adjust myself here. Meanwhile, The Rock and John Cena are fighting each other. And John Cena gonna try to get rid of The Rock. A jawbreaker onto Bret Hart by Mario. A knife edge chop onto Bret Hart. An atomic drop onto John Cena. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, The Rock, as he always says, is laying the smackdown on John Cena. An inverted atomic drop onto Mario by Bret Hart. Excuse me, folks, I had a little bit too much to eat, especially during Mother's Day. I mean, I had a good time with my wife and my two kids, Tachu 22 and Toadette. Anyway, oh, wait a minute. Here comes the former World Wrestling Federation champion, Adam Sandler, but he's in a bad position considering, you know, if he wanted to win the championship back, you know, his best bet would have been to enter at a later number, but, well, here he is right now, and for whatever reason, he was doing a little dance with The Rock, which I don't get that, but wait a minute, Mario sent over the top rope and onto the floor by the Big Boss Man, so as far as the Big Boss Man is concerned, he's doing pretty well against the competition here. I mean, if he could just pace himself, he might actually win the championship. Meanwhile, The Rock and Bret Hart going at each other. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think these two have ever fought in the World Wrestling Federation. Right now, the Big Boss Man is limping. A spinning neckbreaker onto Bret Hart. Well, here comes Triple H. I mean, Triple H is, you know, I had a chance to talk to Triple H before the matchup, and I will say that, you know, he is pumped up, and why wouldn't he be? I mean, this is an opportunity to become the World Wrestling Federation champion, as the former champion just got tossed outside the ring by the Big Boss Man. And meanwhile, The Rock got eliminated. I think it was Bret Hart who eliminated him. So now we have Triple H, Bret Hart, and the Big Boss Man, and we're not even halfway through. At least I don't think we are. But right now, Triple H turning his attention to Bret Hart. And ooh, have mercy. Here comes Dude Love. I will say for Dude Love, I mean, Dude Love is a former tag team champion. He was tag team champion with Stone Cold Steve Austin in the World Wrestling Federation in the summer of '97. I mean, although he's dressed to kill, as if this was 1967. Meanwhile, a clothesline right to Triple H to eliminate him. So right now, Bret Hart and the Big Boss Man are proving to be the MVPs of this match. Although right now, Dude Love is going to try to get rid of the Big Boss Man, and Big Boss Man, no, he actually holds on and stays in the ring. Alright, who's up now? Oh, that bastard Joseph Kony. I mean, we are approaching the second half of this match, so for him, this is a good number to get into, but I don't know. We'll find out how well. Well, he does eliminate Bret Hart, so Bret Hart did a pretty good job when he was in there, and I cannot believe the Big Boss Man is still in there, and he's still eliminating competitors left and right. Still trying to eliminate Dude Love, but then gets intercepted by Joseph Kony. And now Big Boss Man is going to take his aggressions on Joseph Kony. Meanwhile, here comes Sonic. Sonic was one of the three guys that competed in that triple threat tables match and was unsuccessful mainly because of the time limit draw. But this would be a huge victory for Sonic in only his fourth match to become the World Wrestling Federation champion. But he's going up against stiff competition in the Big Boss Man and a former champion, as much as I hate to admit it, in Joseph Kony. Meanwhile, Joseph Kony is in trouble at the hands of Dude Love, and right now, Big Boss Man has been busted open, and yes! 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 Oh, thank you, Dude Love. Thank you for getting rid of Joseph Kone. I don't care, as long as he doesn't win, I'm happy about that. But right now, the big story is the Big Boss Man. Alright. And oh no! Oh my god, no! Folks, here comes Big Bad Paul White. That's W-I-G-H-T. White. And here's the thing. He's over 7 feet tall, and he's 500 pounds. I would have to think this man is the favorite to win. And right away, Paul White going after his own man in the Big Boss Man. I mean, I'll give Boss Man a lot of credit. He's not giving up. Especially against Paul White, but right now, the Big Boss Man is damaged goods. And oh no. Well, you know what? That's another. Well, out goes Dude. Yeah, Dude Love is gone. Dude Love just got kicked in the face by Sonic. So Sonic gets eliminated, but a headbutt from the Big Boss Man. But, well, if anybody could get rid of Paul White, it may as well be The Undertaker, because, well, although, to be fair, Undertaker has been down on his luck the last 2 title matches. I mean, and Sonic just got eliminated by the Big Boss Man, and Boss Man, since the beginning, has dominated.